Hello world. Alright, so yeah, had a good ride today. It was a good time. Some good seat therapy. And just took off, went down some back roads and stuff. It's fun when you go down some back roads that you don't know where you're going because you get lost. And you don't know. Yeah, it's my cat walking around behind me there. One of them. So, but you get lost, and and you're going down through there, and you don't really know where you're going, but you don't really care. In my case today, it was a good thing. It was a good ride. It was a good lost. But there are times in our lives that we have that we get lost. And we don't know where we're going. And it's funny. They say that you can look up at the sun and tell where you need to go. And it's funny if you think about it. In another term, for those of you who do see it in this aspect. Instead of the sun being a large ball of light, if you get lost and you look up to the sun being Jesus, he'll guide you in the right direction. Just like being lost on the road, the sun will guide you where you need to go. You know which direction when during the day of where the sun is. At the same time, Jesus is going to guide you in the right direction. I'm not going to get up on a soapbox and preach about a whole lot of stuff. I thought about that the whole time I was riding today, of how things can be put into perspective. Like I said, the lost I got today was a good lost, but people get lost in a bad way over their life, and they have to find the correct way to go. But all in all, it was a good ride. It was a little chilly this morning, but it warmed up. And I rode back through some country back roads. And if you haven't ever ridden through some country back roads, you should, because sometimes you do see things and it makes you think to yourself, really? But then again, you think to yourself, it's so simple and it's quiet. Now, some people like busy, some people like the city, some people don't like the country. It's to each his own. But I'll say this: I passed a house today. There were signs up, or a bunch of houses, but there was signs up that said, "Slow, family grieving due to death." People don't think about that stuff anymore. People don't think about it because we get so fast paced in life. But I'll tell you one thing that we do think about. We think about our freedom. We think about what we have in America. And right now, you've noticed lately, there hadn't been a whole lot talked about as far as the political race, Hillary and Bernie going at it, Kasich and Trump and Cruz going at it. Everything's kind of toned down. I'm telling you, it's because it's the calm before the storm. Now, the simple fact of the matter is something big is going to happen this year. I don't know what, but something big is going to happen. They try to take our guns, they try to take our freedom, they try to take our money. The Republicans and the Democrats, neither one of them care what they take as long as they benefit. They don't care about you, they don't care about me, they don't care about the country or society. All they care about is control. They're trying to control you, control me, control all of us so they can have what they want. So I highly encourage you all to take a ride through the country. And if you do take a ride through the country, think about this. No matter if you live in the north, south, the east, or the west, country people. And when I say country people, I don't mean redneck, bumpkin backwoods hillbillies. Nothing like that. Country people. People who believe in this country. Who aren't going to stand for what the government is trying to do to us. We have become aware of what you're trying to do in Congress and in the political system. The silent majority is not going to be silent anymore. Country people are going to stand their ground. Whether you like it or not, be prepared. I'm going to be there. If you want to stand behind, if you want to back me up, great. You want to stand beside me, great. If you're going to be in front of me and coming at me, I feel sorry for you. Because the rest of us are going to be the same way. Because country people who believe in this country are going to stand up for their rights, their guns, their money, and especially their family. That being said, I hope y'all have had a great Sunday. It's been a super day. And in the words of Dusty Rhodes, I hope y'all all have a super week. This is Glenn signing off.